COVID-19 has been the latest stress test in a long series, and despite the difficulties in the space of a few months, Europe showed its capacity to react. We also broke new ground. For the first time, we issued common debt in a spirit of solidarity to fund the 1.7 trillion euro stimulus package to support the economic recovery in Europe and beyond. For the first time, we set up a centralized mechanism to finance, purchase, stock, and distribute emergency medical products and 2 billion vaccines. We achieved all of this while maintaining our commitment to be a social market economy, as reaffirmed yesterday by the EU leaders in the Porto Declaration, and our commitment to be open to the world in a spirit of unity and solidarity. As today, the EU has distributed over 200 million doses of vaccine within the European Union. It is less known, perhaps, that the EU has exported over 200 million doses of vaccine to the rest of the world, including close to 1 million in Serbia. It's probably less known, perhaps, that we are the leading financial supporter of COVAX, which has already delivered tens of millions of doses to the most vulnerable people, that we have secured our pharmaceutical capacity for the future. Dear friends, the pandemic has not prevented us from forging a new economic and social consensus for the decades to come. With the objective of to be emission neutral by 2050, the European Green Deal will transform in one single generation our continent into a green, into sustainable, resource-efficient economy. The pandemic has not diminished either our resolve to protect our values and our interests in a multipolar world where multilateral needs to be reinforced and human rights protected. The pandemic has not diminished our strategic focus on the Western Balkan region, on the agenda of the EU foreign minister next Monday, and it has not changed our unequivocal commitment to the European perspective of this region, and in particular the EU membership for Serbia. Dragi prijatelji, the EU is Serbia's first trade partner, its largest investor, its biggest donor. The EU is a source of jobs and opportunity, partner for strategic infrastructure to help and support your strong and resilient economy, but is also a partner for education, skills, green growth, and social development. The EU, most of all, is a full-time partner working with you on your vision to be part of the European family. We are all aware of the hard work that's still ahead of us. We know where the challenges stand on Serbia's European path. We know that reform and policy decisions are still needed, particularly urgent on the rule of law. We know the difficulties to fully normalize relations with Pristina. We know that these are not easy endeavors, but we are convinced of Serbia's will and capacity to deliver. We also know that Serbia and its people are part of the same European human and social fabric with their talents, creativity, flexibility, and resilience. We know also, and we welcome that in difficult times, like during the migration crisis or in the pandemic response, Serbia has been part of the solution, responding with a truly European spirit of generosity and solidarity. So, dear friend, let's stand together to build the future we want. We should count on each other. Srbijo, možeš da računaš na Evropu, Srbijo, Evropa računa na tebe. Hvala puno.